Alright, here we are. Got all the valve springs done. And we got the oil pump off, the oil pan off and the timing cover off. And you see the oil pump right there in front of the timing chain. And we'll get the oil pump pickup tube off. And then pull the timing chain and get the cam swapped out. And then it'll be on to a bunch of cleaning so we can prep this motor to paint. So we want the paint to stick, so all this old dead paint's got to come off, all the corrosion got to come off. But we'll get it, it won't be bad. Just a lot of work. These motors, for some odd reason, the paint pops off of them and they corrode pretty bad. And if you want it to look good, all that stuff's got to come off. So, and Kenneth wants this whole motor painted black, so make sure to get all the oxidization and everything off the aluminum so it'll take the paint well. Alright, here we go. We got the oil pump off. There it is right there. So, pull the timing chain on and be ready to pull the cam retainers out. Alright, so there's the cam retainer plate right there. And pop it off and we can get the cam out of there. First thing we want to do though is you want to take the cam and rotate it 2 full revolutions at least to make sure that we get all the lifters pushed up in their bores. Hang on, let's put this timing gear back on. Alright, so we'll turn this thing around, and what it does is it pushes the lifters up into those lifter trays, and they should stay up in there where the cam should pull out no problem. Alright, so we got the cam retainer plate off. We'll put the cam gear back on to use it as a handle to pull the cam out with. Alright, we're going to pull it part way out. We're not going to pull it all the way out with one hand because we don't want to nick the cam bearings, but alright, so I'm looking down inside the motor through the hole here, and I see the lifters keep on falling back down. And this motor here, the only way to get the lifters out is to pull the heads. So what we'll do is we'll turn this motor over on the engine stand and we'll let gravity hold the lifters up for us. Alright, hang on. Alright, so we got the motor turned over. We're going to spin the cam around again. You can see now it wants to come out easy. Now I got to do this with both hands so I don't mess the cam bearings up, so y'all hang on. Alright, there you go. That's the old cam all the way out except for the last journal. And you can clearly see right here that's the cam sensor pickup on this style cam that's at the rear of the motor. That's the early style. Alright. Alright, so we got the new cam stuck in the first journal and got 3/4 of the cam lubed up with assembly lube, and we'll install it to that point, finish the lube up and put it all the way in. There she is part way in. We'll finish putting the assembly lube on and finish installing it. Alright, so that's the cam all the way installed. We'll pull the cam gear back off, put the retainer on and change the timing chain out. Alright, now this little trick we did with turning the motor over to get the lifters to stay down in their bores, it's not an option that somebody that's got the motor in the car can do. But there's 2 holes behind this retainer plate that you can stick dowel pins through. You turn the camera around, put the lifters up and stick the dowels in, and they'll hold the lifters up until you can get the cam put in there. Alright, got a new timing chain on there. Now you might notice the cam gear, it's a newer style LS2 with the sensor ring on the front. No, it's just the way the replacement that I bought came, but it's not going to hurt anything. We're not going to use it in this application, but it's there. So, alright. Now we're going about the process of cleaning up the pan and the timing cover and all before we can put it back together. So that's what the next chore is. So we'll get at it.